I'm Paul Perkins with the check of your ag weather. After highs this afternoon that are 15 degrees warmer than normal in the mid-80s to the low 90s, northerly wind gusts to 30 behind a cold front tomorrow morning before they weaken and turn easterly during the afternoon. Daytime highs cooling to the upper 70s to the mid-80s for tomorrow into Monday. Thunderstorms developing across the west tomorrow night, track east through Sunday morning. Thunderstorms more likely Sunday as low pressure lifts to the north. Severe storms are possible, especially across the central and east where there is a slight risk, a level 2 of 5. The hazards include large hail and damaging winds for Sunday afternoon and evening. You could see more information with the map that we have posted on our KRVN Facebook page. A limiting factor to severe weather Sunday afternoon and evening is if storms from Saturday night linger for a longer time into Sunday morning. More thunderstorms and possibly severe weather are expected by Monday night with a cold front. A few more storms are possible for Tuesday through Thursday night with additional disturbances. Daytime highs bottom out in the mid-60s to the low 70s for Tuesday before a rebound into the 70s to the low 80s Wednesday and Thursday. In some slight changes from a cooler outlook, the current long-term forecast now indicating mostly seasonal temperatures Wednesday through May 30th for Nebraska and Kansas. Northern Nebraska may see slightly cooler than normal temperatures, while southern Kansas sees slightly warmer than normal temperatures. By the end of May in central Nebraska, daytime highs are typically in the upper 70s with average overnight lows in the low 50s. Rain chances are now a little lower with slightly above normal rainfall indicated for Nebraska and Kansas Wednesday through May 30th. Soil temperatures 4 inches deep at 7 this morning in the low 50s across the panhandle. Most locations reporting soil temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Low 60s for soil temperatures were over south central and southeastern Kansas. Key weather factors influencing the markets include a more consistent storm track through the Corn Belt, wet weather in western Europe, continued dryness in the Black Sea region, and flooding rain in southern Brazil. Following the departure of one slow-moving storm along the mid-Atlantic coast, another disturbance over the southern plains reintroduces rainy and unseasonably cool weather across the mid-Atlantic, lower Ohio Valley, and southeast. A subtropical air mass maintains the risk of heavy rain and flash flooding along the Gulf Coast. Farther north and west, a weakening cold front triggers rain as it sweeps across the central plains and upper Midwest. A reinforcing cold front closely follows and renews rain chances over the same locations during the late half of the weekend. By early next week, that second front separating cooler than normal conditions across the northwestern quarter of the U.S. from the return of summer-like heat on portions of the central and southern plains. In Rio Grande do Sul, far southern Brazil, more heavy rain today adds to the concerns of catastrophic flooding. The rain moving farther north into southern Brazil's second crop corn areas this weekend brings some limited relief from dry conditions. Central Brazil's second crop corn conditions, though, continue to decline from hot and dry weather. Later next week, there is a low chance of rain in central Brazil that could be helpful for the filling second crop corn. Western Europe's overly wet conditions expected to continue with more rain next week. In the Black Sea region, limited rain continues in dry areas of far southern Russia's wheat areas. After some possibly limited frost damage to wheat in central and southern Russia and eastern Ukraine, warmer temperatures take hold this weekend, but very limited rain keeps much of the region extremely dry. With the check of your ag weather, I'm Paul Perkins.